Welcome to part one of Lawrence Kent's Fish Room. This is mostly the stuff that he's caught overseas in Africa, and just an incredible collection that is pretty much unrivaled in the U.S., what he has coming and going out of this fish room. Thank you so much to Lawrence for letting us in, and also stay tuned for part two coming up in the next few days as well. Here we go. This is the piece de resistance, the beautiful, incredible tank that Lawrence has. It's got mormyrids, Turkana jewel cichlids. It's got watermelon, Distichotis
watermelon, or Distichotis red and black.
Red and black there, and then the watermelons. And then what are these big guys that are cruising all over the place with the black on their caudal peduncle?
And that's, I think, Brachynolustus longipinus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, West African tetra.
And then you've got the really beautiful green and blue and kind of yellow lamp eye.
Yeah, those are lamp eye Congos.
Man, those are so cool.
Yeah.
Those are so beautiful and so expensive when you get them in the U.S. They're like $30 or $40 when I see them.
Even more than that now.
Are they?
Super expensive, yeah.
And then these catfish, what's going on? What are these guys?
Those catfish, they are called Paraeutropius.
Paraeutropius.
Lufi. They used to call them Dabawi cats. The Dabawi cat is a similar but different species. Yeah.
Oh, really?
These are Lufii.
Boy, that dorsal fin is so funny looking.
Yeah, it seems like it's
like a cowlick.
Far ahead. Right?
Yeah.
And then the mormyrid is Temendua. He's hiding in the back.
Temendua, okay.
Yeah, he's also Campylor mormyris. Yeah, he's coming around now. He's been my friend here for a few years.
Yeah.
He's a very smart fish.
Yeah, they are. Man, you've got the rarest mormyrids. That's cool.
Yeah, they're nice ones. And then, of course, what we used to call Hemichromis exul.
Yeah.
And now they're calling them.
This guy's a tumor of some sort?
Yeah. That's a female. She's spread so much, I think, as a result. The male's still real pretty coming out.
Wow, he's huge.
He's got some nice blue on his.
I have not.
Now they call them rubricatochromis, as they split the hemichromites into two families.
That's Anton Limboge's doing, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. The 5-star generals, they retain the hemichromis genus, and then all the smaller red jewels have become rubricatochromis.
He's hiding in there, but these are the same ones I had.
You see in the back, and you're very careful. You can see in the back, hiding in the back is the catodon discolor.
Oh.
Yeah. He's hiding.
Oh, here we got another something coming.
Oh yeah, that's Angelicus.
Oh wow, old.
Yeah, but he's old and he's got some got a little bit of lateral line issue.
Interesting.
But look in the back if you can, and you'll see
right here.
That guy, yeah, he is the catodon discolor.
Oh wow.
And he's the reason I had to replace most of the plants with plants, because he
just ripped them out.
He was eating all the plants, including the Anubias. Yeah.
Including Anubias?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. But he's green. It's unusual for a fish, but he's become quite shy. Yeah.
He looks like aged copper, like kind of
that. Yeah, like with when it turns green like that. Yeah. He's a very pretty fish when he comes out, but for some reason he's really shy. Even though he's quite dominant, when he does come out, the other fish I feel hard.
Yeah, even though he could school everybody here. Yeah. This tank is always stunning.
Yeah.
I love looking at this tank.
One thing's for sure is those Brachynolustus longipinus are quite robust. They really.
Yeah.
I've never been there. I've certainly been to Ethiopia and Kenya many times, but never been to Lake Turkana.
It's kind of a dangerous area, isn't it?
I don't know if that's true
anymore.
If you go towards a little bit further east of there, then and your Kenya and Somali border. Then
okay.
Then people get kidnapped and stuff.
Yeah, all the refugee camps on the border are pretty notorious to be dangerous.
Yeah. There's some other conflicts. Yeah.
Wow, these guys! I just love how these ones look. They're really not that big either. They're like maybe 2 inches, 2.5 inches. And these ones are pretty old now, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are.
I mean, I remember them from a while now.
They're Phoenicogrammus aurantiacus.
I will never be able to say that. Phoenicogrammus.
Phoenicogramma, which is Congo tetra.
Oh, okay.
And then
Phoenicogramma. Orontiacus.
Phoenicogramma aurantiacus.
Phoenicogramma.
Easier to say.
Man, that is
by Congo tetra.
yeah, tongue twister. That's why it's so expensive. So here we are at Lawrence Kent's beautiful tank, and we are looking at some Lake Victorian fish here. They're all a bit older, he was saying, and we've got a pair with that same color that we see on the haplochromis that I've got back home, the Malungu Village ones, but totally different fish. And then, Lawrence, what were these top ones called again?
Well, the ones from Lake Victoria, there's a pair. There's the male there. He's a Pragmathochromis goweri. That's a Victorian fish.
Pragmathochromis goweri.
Goweri, yeah.
Goweri.
Yeah, you can see all those
rainbow hues in there.
Spots on his anal fin, the male.
Yeah.
The female below. You see how they got big heads, obviously predators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
But they are old enough that they're no longer breeding. And then the other fish in there are Danacalia shokoroi. And you see they're all up there begging for food.
Yeah.
They're quite domesticated now.
They're little puppies.
Yeah.
Like tilapia.
Those are fish that live in a really extreme, difficult, hot environment on the border between Eritrea and Ethiopia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were the ones.
What, are they a soda lake species then,
No,
traditionally?
it's just a totally different, really hot spring environment.
Okay.
And if you look at the bottom left there, you can see there's a synodontis.
Yeah, you can see his whiskers.
Sticking out there.
Ocelifers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those guys are Congo synodontis, like most of the synodontises are.
That makes sense.
They're shy, they're nocturnal, so they don't come out very much during the day.
You can smell the food, though. I can see his twitching his little whiskers.
Yeah, they're good-looking fish. They've been in there for a long time.
Yeah, you can see one swimming back there. He's got leopard spots, which makes sense with the Latin name, the way you said it. So, boy, that's a cool tank. And I was just saying I don't always like plastic plants, but they actually look really nice to give it some contrast. Otherwise, you'd have a pretty monochromatic-looking tank unless they were spawning or something.
That's true, yeah.
I like that background you've got in there, too. It looks great. The false stone background.
Yeah, that's been on that tank for more than 20 years.
Is this a 75 bow front or something?
I think they call it an 85.
85, okay.
I'm not really sure.
Come on, Synodontis, you can make it out and join us.
Yeah, I had this tank for
Oh, here we go. There we go. There's a beautiful look at him.
Synodontis ocellifer. Here comes another one.
Here we go. Here was the other guy. Very cool. Yeah, they're a nice one. Remind me of the Angelica or Angelicus one. Yeah. Oh wow, this tank's looking beautiful too. Like the fish in it. Are these the blue and red Colombians or? What?
Yeah. Really, just the pet shop fish. You can buy them at
wow.
At PetSmart, but they're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, that orange. I mean, it's a real subtle. The orange in their upper fin and kind of a even brighter orange on the lower anal fin, and then the tail's like a bright red. Yeah, that's interesting.
Cheap enough, you can get a group of them.
Yeah, and then who's hiding down here?
That's a lined barb. Unusual fish. I've only seen it for sale like once.
Oh, here.
And I had a few of them, but just down to one. Actually.
Wet spot find or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the Orinoco orange spot, lower carrot.
Oh wow. Wow. So this is it's like a snowball, but with orange.
Yeah. Like
creamsicle orange colors.
Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 of them in there.
Oh, wow.
I just got them at the American Cichlid Association meeting, yeah.
Wow. Then you got the pothos coming out and the wisteria, or what is that, wisteria coming up and out?
I struggled to get the lighting right on this tank, but it gets a fair amount of action.
I think it looks nice. It's just, you got a lot of flow on it too, and then not the highest power lighting. It's such a deep tank.
Yeah.
So that's hard. Yeah. All right, now we're heading into the lair, the den of dens.
The main fish room here. Yeah.
The heart of, not darkness, but the heart of fishness. Wow. So, I just got to kind of run down the gamut and give a once over of all the amazing, unusual fish Lawrence has. Boy, these are cool. These, the zebra acaras?
Yeah, Ivanacara Aruteca.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you've got the...
Are these watermelons, or what are these?
They call them blueberry.
Oh, the blueberry ones. Okay.
Hypheosobryson wadai.
Oh yeah, wadi.
Yeah.
I don't even know. They look like little mini bricons.
Rabata, I think they're what is it? Radulestis? Rabidolestis.
Rabidolestis. Okay.
Like septenionatus or something like that.
Okay.
And then there's one that's an oddball you see there?
Yeah.
That's next to the Enteromius leonensis. I brought that back from Ghana. It was a sort of a bycatch.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have the most unusual stuff that I guarantee you no one has, that in their fish room.
This is my prize fish. Look to the right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's my prize fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. He's looking really good since last time I saw him.
Yeah, he's getting used to it. Look, he even lets you film him now. Can't be a little more mormyrids. I think it's Zanclint rostris.
Wow.
Yeah, we thought it was Boulangerie.
I was going to say, who knew?
It might be, and
like, literally.
I consulted with some of the experts.
Anton
That's
Limbo.
the best guess for now. But once it grows up, maybe we'll have a better guess. They're pretty closely related.
Yeah.
But it's in that Campil mormyris family, mormyrids. They're super intelligent. They're great pets.
Yeah, and the electrical sensing and...
Yeah, they're weakly electric. They send out those electrical discharges from their caudal peduncle that they use to communicate.
Yeah, and they've got a receiver too up in their head, so they can actually, and in the Peter's eye, they actually said that they have 29 distinct words, including one that means "shut up, everybody," and then it's 30 seconds of silence as far as the signal can be heard, and then that fish can speak in that time, but no other fish will, and then they all start chattering again if he doesn't say something. But usually they click again. And they're trying to figure out, what does that mean? Like, run, danger, or like, come get food? But they can't figure out, like, it's not one of the repeating, the 28 seem random as far as, they can't figure that part out. But it's interesting,
This particular one, I've coveted this fish for many, many years. I went to the Congo once, I saw them there.
Wow.
And then never saw them for sale until... finally, a friend down in Southern California announced that he had 4 of them, and he allowed me to buy one of them from him.
Wow! And
That's West Palm.
Oh, and you've managed to keep them going. That's impressive.
They're in there with the other fish in there is Neolobius or Neolibius axelrodi.
So are these a little African one?
Yeah, it's a little African.
Wow.
Neolibius.
We never see little African fish in America. In Europe, they have a little bit more, but
they're like if you talk to Doogie at the Let's Spot, he's like, if you buy them, if you import them, they're interesting, but very few people buy them. Yeah,
because their African tanks are probably more geared towards bigger stuff, anyways, too.
Yeah, they're kind of just an oddity, and they're a bit expensive too compared to.
Yeah, I love how your room has the pothos running behind the tanks as it hides air hoses and things, but it also just gives a nice depth and background and everything. Makes 20 longs feel deeper. And then what are these guys that are all colored up here?
There's a Viejo Melanaris. Those I brought back from a vacation in Belize. They're a bit beat up, and then you can see there's a fire mouth in there, a couple of fire mouths in there. What is that? Thorictis? Mikai? Yeah. As you can see, their fins aren't so good.
Man, well, they're pretty aggressive fish.
They fight with each other, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a lark because we went on vacation in Belize, so I brought some back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then over here we got some really tannic water.
Yeah, and that's going to be really hard to see what's in there, but there's a blue spotted sunfish, which is a native sunfish.
Oh, yeah.
Back from, I could try to put some food in there, see if it brings them out, but they're pretty shy.
It's okay, I know how shy they are too, so it's okay. Oh, wow, these are the biggest axelrodi rasboras.
Yeah.
The Sundadanios.
Sundadanios, yeah.
That I've ever seen. Are these the blue or the green?
I think they're the blue.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I could put some light on these things.
Occasion, is that a pike cichlid up there, or what?
That's a pike cichlid.
Oh, wow, he's up at the, or she?
Yeah.
Looks like a she,
That's
maybe?
a she, you're right.
Yeah.
About that, yep. She's killed a couple of males that I've tried to put in there with her for breeding purposes.
Did you get her in Florida?
Yeah, I brought her back from Florida.
Ah.
She's an introduced species now.
Yeah.
They're from mostly from Belize. Yeah.
Did you find her down by Miami somewhere? Or?
Yeah. Near Homestead. Yeah. Sundadanio, you're right about that.
Yeah, the Sundadanio axelrada is what they were called for a while, but I don't know if they're still called that. And then do you have a divider between?
There's another tank behind
oh,
okay.
Back
where I just raised feeder guppies.
Oh, okay.
The pike cichlid.
I was like, how is this happening? I was like, how is this happening?
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you for the light. That's handy. And then over here we've got.
These are
these more banded sunfish? I was gonna say.
Enteromius is the genus.
I was gonna say, is there a sunfish you do not have from the Carolinas yet?
I got the. I think I do have the big three. Yeah.
Oh wow! Here we go. Here he comes. Oh yeah. So this is a native, but it can live in tropical heated room, huh?
Yeah, it seems to.
It seems to do okay. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it gets real hot down there.
Yeah, it's called the banded sunfish.
The banded sunfish.
The one that we saw in the garage, they call black banded sunfish.
Black banded.
They're a little bit smaller, but similar, same genus.
Now, does it have little blue eyes? I can't tell, or is that just a reflection? I don't know, just a reflection, maybe silvery.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the difference. It's got kind of almost looks like it's got gothic makeup on it. It's running.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. From,
very cool.
I caught those on the East Coast a few years ago. Everglade.
Man, your Everglade are really dark. Mine are not dark. Mine are
the dark.
Nice.
I think that's not a fish, is it?
Yeah, it's a fish.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
Wow, look. Wow.
Yeah, he's got some nice color.
Look at that shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ellisoma everglade.
Yeah, that is the best I've ever seen those look. I gotta copy whatever you're doing.
I got those in South Carolina too.
Oh, way different collection point than mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
were they in tannic water?
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
Yeah, in a swamp essentially.
Mine were in like crystal clear water, so I bet that's part of the difference too. Yeah. So here we've got the African, the buffalo head cichlids, and are any of these blue or green lips anymore, or are those all gone now?
Those are all gone.
And so these are just your one of your more common species of buffalo heads, or
there are Congolese one. Geez, I'm spacing on the name right now.
It's okay.
Me in a minute, but you also got Appologize congoensis in there.
Is that this little guy?
You've got that barb. That's Enteromius calypterus.
This guy, huh?
Yeah.
Is he from Asia?
They're from Africa.
In Africa.
I see them all the time in Nigeria.
Wow, an African barb with orange on it. That's interesting. I never see that in the hobby. Yet again, you got more stuff I never see in the hobby.
Yeah. You rarely do see them though. I see thousands of them when I go to Nigeria. They're very common.
And so, what's going on up here on the shelf looks so cool. I love the background and the hardscape in here.
Yeah, that's from the Universal Rocks.
Universal Rocks, yeah. I got to get a hold of some of their stuff. That is so cool looking. And then we got down in the little cave, we've got more of the little buffalo heads. It looks like. Is there? Yeah.
Got rid of my last flock of babies when I went to the American Cichlid Association.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
They'll probably be back in a week.
Yeah.
So these are African killies, yeah?
Yeah.
Boy, wow, those are beautiful. They're like cellophane, and they look like Elton John get-up of some sort, you know?
Procatopus nototania.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really interesting shape. They got almost like a molly body or something on it.
More like a lamp eye.
Yeah,
like a tall lamp eye.
Wow, a little bit of orange on the tail even too, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really hard to focus on them, the way they move, and they've got that sheen on them.
The color is really hard to describe in person versus on the film too.
Yeah, that's right.
But
we come across these in Nigeria sometimes.
Very cool. And then over here you've got.
Oh yeah.
What are these?
Those are really wonderful.
Wow.
Barbs.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry, this light just got really yellow. Yeah, those barbs are called Enteromius ablebis.
Enteromius ablebis?
Ablebis, yeah, from Ghana.
Wow.
They're super robust.
Man.
So I've had them, and there were some really tough cichlids, and they're great dither fish.
They remind me of like a big Denison barb or something almost.
Yeah. But they're one of the few African barbs that actually can show some colors. They can show, when they're in the mood, they put some nice red on their fins.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you can see just at an angle, you can see the red kind of hinting at it. And then, are these shellies down here, or what are these guys?
There's compressiceps down there.
Oh.
Yeah. From like Malawi.
Wow.
There's a bunch of them. I got them at the American Cichlid Association. I bought 11 of them for $90.
Wow.
And the yellowhead ones, they call them.
Are these all? That's all what they are, right?
And you also see something down there which is more special. Those are Tylochromis.
These guys?
Yeah. Those are Tylochromis, which is
Tylochromis.
Yeah, usually African cichlid.
I don't even know that one at all.
Yeah, they're kind of they're the geophagus of Africa.
Okay.
Kind of, and those are obviously tiny babies. They can get, I think those fish will eventually get up into like the 8-9 inch size.
Oh, like haplochromis size.
Yeah.
Haplochromis.
Yeah, I think they're around us. I think it's.
Wow. And then what are these catfish? Synodontis?
Yeah, Lucipinus.
Oh, they're Lucipinus. They're just old, fully mature.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the stuff in that biotype tank. There's a bit of everything in here. Yeah.
It's a confetti tank.
Yeah, you got
Boy, the mature males look really. I'm assuming a male, with the color and the. Yeah, those are quite different.
Yeah.
Blue spangling and.
Yeah, then.
Pointy nose.
They're just, they'll eventually grow up and get big, but they're notorious for being really slow growers. Yeah.
Boy, look at that! I mean, that snout and the shape is really, really fascinating. Whereas these guys almost look like little corridoras or mousy in their shape. These, the other species down here.
Yeah, the Tylochromis. Yeah.
Tylochromis. I am never going to remember those, but that's awesome to see. So then, if we come over to here, what do we got? What do we got cooking in here? Oh yeah, the haplochrome.
Yeah.
Malungu village.
Yeah, Malungu. Yeah, we named them after the location where we talked about.
And these were Lake Victoria, yeah.
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 These are the death ones.
Yeah. And so y'all have seen these. That I've got one really colorful male like that guy back there. And and then there's another Synodontis. Today's just a day full of Synodontis over here.
Yeah,
usually I know.
Lucipinus, they bred, so I have lots of them. They spread out.
Your Lucipinus are all over the place, huh? And then over here, boy, these guys are colorful. Another mormyrid.
Yep, that's another Campula mormyrids down below, and he's from the I think it's called Rancocephalus.
Yeah.
No, Rhacopherus, I think it is. Yeah.
So that's with the Peter's eye and the
yeah, he's another.
The elephant nose ones.
Wow. Fish, he's got a nice long snout.
These guys are very strongly electrical in the scheme of this grouping of fish, apparently. I was reading that their whole tail, that back section, the caudal peduncle, the whole thing is like a coiled organ of the electrical field thing, if you look at a little chart of them. But yeah, they're fascinating. Probably the most intelligent freshwater fish, they think.
Yeah,
the mormyrids.
The brain size to overall weight ratio.
Yeah.
They got big brains for.
Yeah. Only thing that comes close to, humans and apes. And then up here, what are these little guys again?
They're Microlestis occidentalis.
And are they African?
Yeah, African. They're African tetra.
Man, you've always got the cool African little nano fish, or just above nano fish, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably 2 inches max.
Yeah, I bump into these sometimes in West Africa.
Oh yeah.
You rarely see them in the hobby. Very rarely.
I bump into them when I'm in West Africa from time to time. Yeah, you get to have to travel a lot.
They put some of these bloodworms in it. You can see he feeds. It's kind of interesting how he kind of has to go sideways.
Does he tilt himself sideways?
Exactly. Oh, sorry.
My Peter's eye would do that too. Hey guys, just wanted to shout out the Wet Spot Tropical Fish down in Portland, Oregon. Lawrence brings them a lot of specimens when he goes on his travels, and sometimes they'll breed them out and then he'll get them back or swap them back, or he'll breed something out and bring them the first batch and then they'll distribute them. So check them out for some of his actual specific fish if you want. These guys, look at him eating sideways like that with this little snuffleupagus snout. He's using that electrical field in the water like sonar, bouncing it off surfaces, and you see he's sliding around at an angle and just slurping them up. Man, he is really effective at eating those. He's quick. I don't think I've seen anything eat bloodworms quite that quick, like that are scattered. He's just like a little Hoover.
But you have to keep them singly because they kill each other.
Yeah, I've never seen those in the store. Those ones, maybe the wet spot, maybe, I don't know.
The females show more the zebra coloration, and then the males are bigger and coppery. They're the Ivanacara. Idoketa.
Yeah.
Notoriously mean. That's why they call them Ivan, like Ivan the Terrible. But these ones I got them pretty much crammed in this 20-gallon long, and they
seem fine.
They kind of get along with each other.
Although, you know, your Hoplochromis also got along with each other fine, and mine were like quarreling all the time. So something you're magic with the way you lay things out, apparently a little bit.
I guess the ones that survive are the ones that.
That's true. I guess you got the better temperament ones or the worst of the worst, and either way they might get along better.
These guys have now bred for me. You have to really keep the pH, I think, at the level of about 5. To get them to breed. I'd probably have to break out pairs in a while to do that. I probably will someday. I just haven't got around it. Then the blueberry tetras. Are nice. Wadai, I think they call them. Yeah. And they're also, you don't see those particular tetras very often.
There's so many Hyphosobracon genus or genera tetras out that are so unique and beautiful, you know.
Oh yeah, and they're finding new ones, aren't they?
Yeah, the Amazonas did an article on I think 5 or 6 last year. New ones.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah. There's patterns within patterns within patterns on these guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at those tail fin colors too. It's like a Mayan headdress or something. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, good fish.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Here you got the this.
Are these the Malik?
The Beta compuncta Malik. Yeah. Or maybe it's Melak. I'm not sure.
Melak, yeah.
That's the male there who fathered all the other fish in the other tank adjacent to it.
Replacement coming. That's good.
I wound up at least 30 babies. Yeah.
That's great. And how was rearing them? Were
easy. They'll eat everything.
Did you strip them from the parents?
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yeah, that was tricky. It was a male. The male was brooding them, and there was a couple of failed clutches, and then I waited and got the timing right on the third one. I was able to strip them and get fry.
Yeah.
Tiny fry.
If you guys want to see a species profile, I actually did a species profile on these because he actually gave me a pair of these. Oh yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah, those are Parasphormanos. I think they're called like Anjangoensis or something like that.
Come on, focus.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
There's a lot of tannin in that tank, so it's hard to focus.
Yeah, there's a lot of tannins. So are you using catappa leaves, oak leaves, anything, or?
I think I just have peat in the filter.
Oh, okay.
I do throw some various catappa and other high tannin leaves in there sometimes.
To the bed, I hear too. You get kind of this amber glow.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
That's kind of unique compared to this tank right next door, where you got more of a blue hue, turquoise hue showing really obviously. You still get a little bit more of that.
But these guys are juvenile.
Younger.
They're just barely showing color. So that guy's
showing a little bit.
He's growing up. That one.
And then over here, what are we working on in this tank nowadays?
Oh.
In the old German fighter.
Yeah. You've got
Synodonus, I see. The Lucipinus.
You've got a black chin tilapia in there.
Okay.
Cerathorodon, Melanotherodon.
Is that this guy over here?
Yeah, in the back, black chin tilapia.
Yeah.
From Ghana.
It's got the eye strap.
And then you've got some Victorians in there. I think one of them is undescribed species called black torpedo. And then there's I think it's called Tychochromis fisheri. It's also in there.
Fisheri?
Yeah.
Named after the name, not the fish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the spangling on the anal fin there again on some of these. Like this one has the bronze, that typical Lake Victoria.
Yeah. I think that is the fisheri. Yeah.
That's the fisheri, and then these guys have kind of red kind of translucent.
They call them black torpedo, but I think I might have wound up with almost all females.
Wow.
So I'm not sure much black torpedo.
They're interesting though, because they're kind of like plotting together, like their heads are all together, which is unusual for fish.
They're very aware of who's looking at them at all times. Yeah.
Oh wow, and that's a tilapia, huh?
Yeah.
Look at the size of his eyes.
Yeah. Ceratharodon and melanotheron, black-chin tilapia.
I could never say that.
Ceratharodon.
Ceratharodon.
Yeah.
Man.
They can live in freshwater, brackish water. They can even travel in the ocean between sort of estuaries.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
So they go from coastal area to coastal area.
Yeah. Like a sheep's head in Florida or something.
Yeah, or like tilapia in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, thank you so much for showing us your den in here. This is an awesome setup you've got.
Yeah, there's a few other fish here that's just too hard to film.
Yeah.
I've got some Bicaniatum epiplatus from in here from Benin, but really hard to see. They're beginning to breed. I got a couple.
Oh, I've seen those in the past too. These are really pretty when they're colored up.
Oh yeah, at least you can see one.
There's one there.
Kind of elusive, yeah.
There's another one back in here. I don't think we're gonna get focus on him, but.
And then we got Zonatum in here. You've had Zonatum before.
Yep.
Someone's Zonatum, but
yeah.
they're deeply ensconced in all this duckweed. And
that's a cute little 2.5. Cheek there.
Again, they're from the Panhandle.
Panhandle of Florida.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go up there. Maybe this next trip.
Yeah.
Go get some.
It really was a great place to catch fish. Yeah.